everyone, and welcome to my bathroom. Well, what I wanted to show y'all in this video, I'm finishing up painting. Originally, I had showed a video. Let me turn the camera. This is the wall I had showed y'all I had painted. And this bathroom is so tight in here. It's just not a lot of floor space, if that makes sense. It's not a small bathroom, but it's just not a lot of flooring space when you're trying to do a video and trying to record. Right now, I had to set my tripod in the bathtub just to get a little bit of room in here. So, anyway, yesterday, I just want to say that's the reason I'm not showing y'all the actual painting. Just because later on, when I go to another room, it won't be so bad. But it's just so hard to try to maneuver in here when you're trying to paint, not get paint on nothing. Plus, trying not to get paint on the floor and things, it takes time. So, anyway, that's the reason I'm just going to show y'all what I've just done yesterday. And actually, I'm going to do the trim work here myself. And I got the door trim done last night, and I'll show y'all that here in just a second. But I got the main walls. Now I want to go over this one more time with a roller. And I'm going to put trim up here, which y'all see that on another video. And I still got to close the wall off on that side. It kind of close the seam of the wall. So I've got to putty it. And I use some putty. It's a very quick drying putty that I'm going to put in between the wall and see if that'll work. I've got this wall completely putty that I can tell. I'll go through it again. Now I want to go through and paint that tonight. This side. Paint here at the floor. That's got to be finished. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. But there's just a little bit, but I've got the painter's tape down. So it'll take a little time to get that done. And I'm going to roll this wall one more time. I think pretty much I've got this wall almost completed. And I'll give you an update tomorrow. I will have to, unless I figure out on a video or something, because I don't like to mess with electricity too much. It kind of scares me a little. Of course, I do know to pull the circuit breaker when I do this. Turn it off. But somebody help me get these out. And since I'm painting now, I got to figure out how to get them back in to stay in. And there's one more over here. So, again, they helped me. They pulled them out so I could paint. The person that helped me get them out, I might contact them to help me get them back in. So anyway, I do need to have help possibly with that, or maybe watch a YouTube video myself and see how to do it. But anyway, that wall is completely done. I'm going to, again, go over this wall a second time. I'm going to do the bottom tonight, paint down there, get all that over here, paint all the bottom trim on these two sides, finish that up. Where the paint, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I have to watch out because I don't want to step in paint. That's the reason why this bathroom is so tight. I ain't got much where to put my paint in. I don't want to have any more accidents on spilling paint or anything. I've got several spots in here on the floor already. I've got to figure out how to clean up, but I'll deal with that after I get done. See how dark the room was? And so since I'm going white, and I tell y'all, everybody, going white in this bathroom has made it so much brighter. I'm going to get my vanity back up. I might need to contact somebody to help me with that. I'm not sure. I'll try. I already have when I get completely finished with all the trim and everything, I already got my towel holder and toilet paper holder They're the color bronze. I already have them already. Just got them set back to put in and install once the bathroom is completed. Um, Now let me show y'all here. Hang on. Tilting this a little, that way you can see it better. Eventually, I want to replace and get a white door because I'm not sure if it'd look right to paint over that, or if I'm just better off buying a new door. Technically, this door, there's nothing wrong with it. But do I need to? Let me know in the comments your experience. Is this door paintable without it looking tacky? Or do I need a new door? So just let me know in the comments. You know, that's something later down the road. It's not no emergency. The door works fine. The lock's fine. So, but what I did last night, I put this trim up through here. I wanted to go with smaller trim. See up here? I put that up. Got that, and yes, I did cut it. I put the trim up on my own and put the trim over here. So the door trim is completely done. To get it to stay, I used glue. And once I glued it, now it does take a few minutes to set. I'm going to say about 25, 30 minutes to really good and make sure it's completely set greatly. But what I've done, I'll show you an example. As soon as I applied the glue, stuck it up here, I took a piece of painter's tape, and I'll get a little just to show y'all. Ripped it off. As you can see, I would put it along this side, and tape it really secure, which I didn't do it secure at that time, so because I want to be able to get it off. But tape it really secure, and I've done that all the way down. That way, the painter's tape usually doesn't do bad on your paint. And after the 30 minutes, I would come back in here, and that helps hold this up till the glue can harden. And that's probably right there, the brand of this glue. I'll get a little closer. TITE Bond. And this must be the premium wood glue. And it's water resistant as well. And so anyway, I got the biggest one they had. And so I would put this on the other side. I took a little brush. So I kind of made sure I got on all the edges. I used this little spongy brush. And anyway, then I would put the tape. Whoops, sorry. I just want to make sure I don't step in this paint. I would put the tape up all the way just like this, but all the way down to the bottom. That way it gives it a little hold. And it can't move till the glue takes time to bond good on the tape and everything, or the wall. So anyway, yeah, that's what I done, and then just remove it like that, all my tape, and yeah, very secure. I do see maybe a little touch up right there. That's just a little dab of glue that kind of ran over, but not bad. It's very even microscopic, which I'll do that tonight. I'll just probably rub the brush a little bit down just to cover that up. So, anyway, hang on, y'all. Anyway, that's what I've been doing in the bathroom. I'll try to do a little videoing since I've got some stuff out of the way. Oh, we'll show y'all this. I picked up this when I went and got the glue yesterday. This little handy stool, or kind of stool here to stand up on. It folds up and down. I think I gave $6 for it, $6, $7. Very worth it. But you put it on the ground, and as you can see, that helps me reach tops up here. and helps me reach higher angles, makes it perfect. And then easy storage, because when you pick up, it just folds right back up. And when you start to set it down, it just goes down. So I really like this. Definitely worth the $6, $7, whatever it was, buy. Because I've got a lot of construction to do here, and so I'll be definitely using it ongoing and stuff. So anyway, I will keep y'all on this video. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I've been doing. And again, I've had so much I've had to have out here across the floor. It's been hard to video everything. So since I've got the biggest portion of the painting done, I wanted to go ahead and, here, let me open this door here because it's getting hot. Since I got most of the painting done in here, now I've just got, touch-ups. I'll probably be able to do more video on the painting itself, or just little touch-ups of what I'm doing. So tomorrow's video will be kind of a continued video of what I'm doing here in the bathroom, of painting it and putting up trim and things like that, and giving my bathroom a complete makeover. So I've got some wonderful ideas. Y'all, the more I get done with it, the more closer I'm coming to getting done with it. I'm loving it. It looks great. Today, I do want to share all this. Hang on. All right, everyone. I bought this miter saw, and I love it. It's really great for this trim work. I think it was and this is going to be great for the rest of the house. So, I think this, and I feel like for me, this is a good investment. At Menards, it was the cheapest miter saw they had, but it works great. When I cut them out, I've done cut one board. I love it. Gives a clean cut. And I'll show y'all that real quick. Okay. Just making sure y'all can see. Okay. Right here. See how clean cut it done that board? Love it. So yes, it gives a clean cut. Let me get this a little closer. That way I can show you a little bit. All right. Now what I wanted to show you, this right here will go up and down. So I can put it ain't plugged up or anything, so we're okay. This right here, let's say I have some trim. I'll use this as an example. You get your trim straight, which, let's say I want to cut it like this, which I ain't cutting this trim. I'm just using an example here. All right, put a little piece right there, get it down, make sure it's tight. And let's say I've already measured, that's a piece I wanted to cut. Look, it ain't exactly tight, Okay, that's better. Okay, it's tight enough it's going to hold it down. So anyway, everything's straight and all that. And so if you notice, as long and I turn it on, of course, it's unplugged. The line I've got, I can see if you get it pretty much in line. Of course, you know where your blade is, and you can get it pretty much in line right there where the blade's going to come in too, to make sure it's on your line you draw. And if you notice, of course, here on the back of it also has a bag to catch dust. So anyway, you push this down, and it's a clean cut. So this is great. As you can see how much room I have with trim. Even on the flooring trim, this is going to be great. and then move that, get your ends, whatever you need. So this is definitely a great purchase. Okay, everyone, I'm back again. And some people ask me where my couch is. I wanted to get a new couch anyway. And since I'm going to paint remodel, I have my computer desk, which is very small. It's got my iMac on it. So I've got it over here in the corner, which I can move that in and out very easy. I've got my little bitty small fireplace. It's about that big, very easy to roll. It's on rollers. So it can be moved easily for painting. And then also the pictures. But as far as that goes, since I was going to replace the couch anyway, I want to be able to completely do this room as well. So since the couch is gone, and I'm going to get a new one later on, but I want to leave the room empty. Of course, I want to finish the bathroom because I don't want to start projects and just halfway do it. I want to go in there till the job is finished. Of course, a lot of y'all know I've been sick, and I'm doing a lot better. But while I was sick, I wasn't able to complete the do project. I started to start some, and then I just wasn't able to finish them. So now let's get them finished since I'm doing tremendously better. And so, yeah, just because I hadn't done a video last few days doesn't mean I haven't been working. But again, my bathroom, the floor, I had so much, I had to kind of scatter out on the floor trying to paint in small area, which the floor space isn't huge. It's not like a enormous bathroom. It's nice sized, plenty of size, but imagine a standard bathroom more or less. Just ain't a whole lot of room in them. And by the time you put your paint down on the floor and you put everything else and you're trying to watch it, you just ain't got no room for a camera and a tripod and things like that. So it's been kind of hard. So I've had to move some other stuff out, get some other things done in there. And I'm like, I think I can get around here maybe to start videoing here while I'm doing the rest of this. So I'm hoping now that I can start getting in there and doing a video of me painting and, stuff like that. Maybe I'll do a voiceover while I'm painting. And then I also wanted to, of course, I'll show y'all how I'm doing the trim work. I've got a pencil to mark it off, after I measure the wall size of the pencil to mark it off and all that. And then come in here and cut it on my miter saw. And so anyway, I just kind of wanted to update y'all tonight on what I've been doing. So on the next video, tomorrow I hope to release it. I'll just kind of give you an in-between update. And actually the work, because I want to get on here since I got more room in there and got more stuff out of there, more painting stuff. And I'm not such tight spots no more. I have a little room now. I can bring my camera in now. So tomorrow's video for y'all guys, which will be tonight for me. I'll be working on it tonight. And actually, too, earlier today, of course, this morning I went to Menards and got my saw and my miter saw. And then after that, I went to the funeral home, actually 2 funeral homes. One was a school teacher that I had in my middle school years. She passed away. And then somebody that, a girl I went to school with, me and her was in the same grade. Anyway, her husband as well passed away. So I went by and visited both while I was dressed for the funeral home and had my dress on and things. So now since I'm back home, I wanted to go ahead and I thought I'd do this video for y'all guys, explaining what I've been doing here. That absolutely I've been working. And again, you see how dingy these walls, not dingy, but really dark. I want everything white because it's brightening everything so much, I've noticed. So this room, again, it'll be my second project. But tonight I'm going to be again working on the bathroom. So tomorrow's video again, y'all actually will be seeing each step I take since I have more room now in the bathroom. I'm kind of getting, like I said, to the points I have a lot better room. I'm not getting in behind stuff, and it's been a little bit of a mess trying to get to some places behind things, especially behind when I was behind the commode, getting behind it, and then trying to get behind um, the vanity and stuff, the cabinet there. It was hard, but anyway, we'll get it took care of. And since I've got all that done, now I'm going to try again for tomorrow's video to show you all each step I take. And hey, and I'll tell you right now, if you're new to my channel, you know, I'm remodeling to save money on construction work. Construction work's high, very expensive. And of course, if you're new to my channel, I'm a single mom. Excuse me. I lost my husband due to being widowed. So, I'm having to do the construction myself. My husband usually doing a lot of this stuff. So I'm new to this. I'm having to watch YouTube videos myself, y'all. So some things I may not be, the perfect. Sometimes I get a little calculation off. Maybe I have to go in there and putty it over instead of, because I got a little measurement off or something. Y'all guys, my bathroom ain't going to be no masterpiece. I just wanted to let y'all know for that, because sometimes in comments, I have people like, no, you shouldn't do it like this and that. I do the best I can. This is how I do it. Now, you may do something different. You may paint different. Your painting may be perfect. My painting probably is not perfect. So, no, I don't claim that. So, I'm just saying, so before in some of my house construction, I was getting a lot of like, well, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I'm no expert at this. I'm trying to save money again. I've got enough money I can buy materials and stuff. But when you go to labor cost, that's where it hits me in the money. And starts hitting hard. So since I'm able, my breathing's tremendously better, and I'm able to start doing this stuff. I went out and mowed my yard, y'all. I hadn't mowed my yard in a long time because my breathing wasn't good. But now, since my breathing's better, I got out and mowed my yard. I even weed eated till I ran out of twine. My weed eater's gas. I did have to take my time. I could only do like maybe 6 feet, 4 to 6 feet. I turned it off, take a break for a minute. I had to rest. I mean, one plus, it was wearing out my muscles, y'all. I hadn't done something like that in a while, where I hadn't been able. So anyway, I weed eated until I ran out of twine. And I watched YouTube videos to watch YouTube videos, y'all, trying to figure out how to twine that weed eater. Y'all, I gave up. I'm going to get on my Facebook and please, like, hey, is there some nice man or even woman, whoever, but some nice person out there will come and teach me how to twine my weed eater. Now, I love the weed eater. It works great, easy to crank, and very, very easy to crank. I know how to mix gas for weed eaters and all that, but I just cannot get that. I tell you, those people that was doing it on the YouTube, I don't know how they was doing it, y'all, because I could not load it. There was a 3-minute video maybe of watching them thread a weed eater with twine. I sat out there for probably an hour trying to get that twine in there like they was saying. It did not work for me. So glad it worked for them, but not for me. It didn't for me. So I think I'm just going to have to find somebody that can help me, teach me, not help me. I don't want them to do it for me, because I want them to teach me how to do it. Because, I mean, since I lost my husband, I want to be able to, and I'm able to, I want to be able to do this stuff myself. Again, construction works high, y'all. So if I can get it done any way possible, I want to do it. But again, if you're watching, you're new to my channel, what I'm doing and showing you on here, doing paint and doing wall trim, it's not going to be perfect, y'all. So if you're watching this to figure out how to do it, my channel may not be the best for that part. But if it gives you a motivational, my videos more are motivational videos, not learn how to do videos. So to maybe get you motivated to maybe fix your house. I don't know. Maybe you need something done in your home. So that's what kind of my videos are about. So if you're new to my channel, just wanted to let you know that. So anyway, so tomorrow, watch out for that video. It'll be coming up. I just wanted to give y'all a little touch up of what I've been doing. So even though I haven't been, again, on here doing a video, doesn't mean I haven't been doing things around here. It just, again, I didn't have room in the bathroom for all of us, y'all, the camera, and, all of us, and me too. So anyway, since I've got to where now, I've got enough room area in the bathroom, a lot of the paint and a bunch of stuff from the paint and different things moved out of the way. Now I'm able to get my camera in there to be able to let y'all. If I got my camera in there, it'd just been too close. To kind of make a good video, you kind of have to get a little distance sometimes, like doing, you like painting and things like that. Sometimes you have to get a little distance. And again, I didn't have nowhere to go to do the distance. So anyway, just wanted to touch base about that part and let y'all know what was actually going on behind the scenes. So anyway, tomorrow's video again, I'll show y'all how I do it. And again, it's not a learning video, so please don't take a grain of salt of my video and try to reconstruct a house. Never do that. My videos are motivational, just to say, hey, maybe you might enjoy doing your house. Reconstruct an entire mobile home. This home, I've had grown kids in this home. Well, some of my kids are grown. I have one child still home. But I've got 4 kids that are grown now. This home has been through 4 kids, 2 marriages. First marriage, I was divorced. Second marriage, I was widowed. And one of my kids is pretty hard on my house, not the one I have now, and at my home, that is. But one of my children living at home was really hard on this house and caused a lot of holes in walls and things like that. And I won't mention more about that. That's a long story. But some of the damage, like some of the water damage, my dad, he tried, but he never did pick up much when he mowed. And I wasn't able to get out there at that time and pick up stuff because I was working a lot. And Daddy'd come over here and help me mow. But he caught a few rocks and slammed them in my window and in my siding in the back there, which created the increase to getting water in the house. Ended up causing some water damage in some areas. So, I mean, I'm just saying, this house had a lot of wear and tear for different reasons. So, I'm trying to take the house back. And, since my house is paid off in full, that's wonderful this day and time. Lord knows the cost of buying a home, the cost of living is insane. Paying rent prices are ridiculous. Going to the grocery store, oh no, we won't even go there. What gets me about the grocery store, y'all? I will say this, and I don't know how you feel, but sometimes I think eating out is actually cheaper this day and time for just me and my son, 2 people. But let's say if I wanted to make lasagna, by the time I go out and buy all the ingredients, ground beef, the noodles, little lasagna noodles. By the time I buy, I don't forget what they're called, so I'm just going to call them noodles. Um, but by the time I buy the noodles for the lasagna, the ground beef, the cottage cheese, the spaghetti top sauce, whatever you put in yours, but putting that in there. By the time I buy that, I done spent almost $30 probably at the grocery store. By the time you buy this and that and this and that to make it, then plus if you want to have mashed potatoes with it, you're gonna have to buy, if you do it fresh, a bag of potatoes. Got to make sure you got milk at home, butter, and that's just pretty basic. And of course, put some salt in it. That's sometimes I'll add a little ranch or something for favoritism. Caleb likes ranch, but anyway, I'm just saying. And let's say you have a little side of green beans, even a buck a can. That's adding up. So I could probably go to the store for me and Caleb. That would probably be about a $35 meal by the time you buy all the ingredients. And I could probably go to a restaurant and eat less than $20 with me and Caleb on the same type of ingredients and meal. So that's what I'm getting at. Excuse me. That's where I'm kind of getting at. It's almost cheaper to go out to eat than it could be to even make stuff at home, unless you're just eating bologna or peanut butter and some bread, or get some cereal. But if you really truly make meals, now you're gonna say bento beans. I love pinto beans. I was raised on them. Heck, when I was a little kid growing up, you had pinto beans, cornbread, which I let my daddy lived with my grandparents. So my grandma, when she was able to, you'd have pinto beans. You'd have some kind of potato. It could be boiled potatoes. It could be whole cakes, which is fried potatoes. Usually that was the next day leftover. They was mashed potatoes, no matter what, and made whole cakes out of. And you would you'd also pat them out if you don't know, like a salmon patty, and you fry them. So anyway, you'd have a potato. You'd have the pinto beans. Always have pinto beans, and always have some type of potato made somehow. Um, and then we would have some kind of vegetable, whether it was green beans, whether it was corn, whether it was carrots or whatever. Have some type of vegetable, and then would have a meat plate. Now, usually the meat plate was consist of bacon, a sausage, or one or two, or on Saturday or Sunday, mostly Sundays, we might have pork chops or chicken. So I mean, that's how I ate when I was a kid. We was poor folks, y'all. We was poor. You're talking to a girl that was poor when she was raised. Yeah, I'm a Kentucky poor girl. So trust me, I mean, these prices are insane. So if I can take my house back and, it's already paid off. I mean, I just paid my house taxes, y'all. So, I'm good on that. And I ain't bragging, but everything else is high. I'm thankful. You know, even though my house may not be a mansion or anything, I'm thankful to the good Lord. I really am. I'm thankful to Him every day that I've got a home. I can come in every night. The me and Caleb does. I don't want to leave out my son. But that we got a home, we can lay our head down every night. And, I don't have to worry about if I don't make that payment this month. If I don't have, let's say I had an accident that happened that, I wasn't able to do anything, or that maybe took extra money to pay a doctor bill, or bought some medicine needed extra money that I wasn't aware of. If I had a rent to pay or a house payment to pay, that one little incident could cost me my home. So that's what I'm saying. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful to God every single day, thankful to Jesus that, I have a home paid for. And because I feel for these people paying rent and house payments right now as high as they are. 12, 15, $1,600 a month, 2,000 some places. And even in my little old town, again, I live in Kentucky. We have a small town. We don't even have a Walmart, y'all. No Walmart here. It was so small. And, excuse me, Mr. Sam Walton did not want to put a Walmart here. And Sam Walton, if you don't know who he is, he's the owner of Walmart. And so, or well, he's gone now. He passed. But yeah, I feel for anybody paying rent, house payments as high as things are. Go to the grocery store. You can even buy one or two bags. Um, uh, about $50 for one or two bags, if you even get that much. Sometimes I've walked out with 3 bags for $100. So, I mean, hey, things is high. Gas has been up and down, and it's dropped down a little bit, but it's been kind of high too. But it's lowered a little bit. It's dropped down 60 cents here from what it was. I think about 60 cents, I think. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just thankful I got a place to reconstruct that's paid off. Again, my house might have wear, but I don't have to have that payment every day. I may have to buy all this construction stuff, and if the good Lord's willing, I'm able enough to do construction on my house. Able wise, that's what's been holding me back, y'all. Just hadn't been very able. But again, if the good Lord keeps me willing to go, hey, we're going to make videos about me remodeling this house. And I may not be the fastest remodeler, I don't know. But we're going to do it. So if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you're a current subscriber, thank y'all. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers so much. God bless you all. I appreciate it. And y'all help me out so much, more than you ever know by watching my videos. And if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. Click like on my videos. And leave me a comment, saying something. I love to hear comments. Sorry, I thought I seen something out the window out there. But yeah, I love to chat with people. So, and even if I may not agree with everybody, sometimes I at least live a little hard or something, to acknowledge that, I've read your comment. I want you to know your comment's appreciated no matter what. But I try to keep all my comments, nice, friendly comments. No sense in being hateful to people. Love everybody, love our neighbor. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll go ahead and end the video. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be doing more of a video tonight, but it'll be uploaded tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon sometime on what type of construction I get done right now. Till tomorrow when I release tomorrow's video of what I've done. I'll clip it all together and everything and kind of show you videos of it and what I've been doing and what kind of updates we get by tomorrow at this time. And I see how much we get done too. Might just get a little bit done. Might get a whole lot done. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. So thank you for watching me, and we'll see you on the next video, everybody. Bye, and have a good night.